Hi, fourth grade. Today we are going to be starting an author study with Patricia Polacco. I bet that name sounds familiar to you. You've probably seen her books in the library or maybe your second or third grade teacher's library. So let me just tell you a little bit about her before you hear your first story. So Patricia Polacco does both jobs. She's the author, she writes the stories, and she's the illustrator. She does the artwork in the books. Although she did not start writing until the age of 41, she's written over 115 books. Wow. Patricia Polacco was inspired by her Russian and Ukrainian mother's family, and her Irish father's family also made a big impression on her too. When something funny, special, or interesting happens in your family, write it down. It could be a book one day. Patricia Polacco always writes about her family and things that happened to her when she was little. Throughout her school years, Patricia Polacco struggled with reading, but she found relief by expressing herself through art. She endured teasing and hid her reading disability until a school teacher recognized that she could not read and began to help her. She was about 14 years old when she learned how to read. Her book, Thank You, Mr. Falker, is her retelling of her experience and how it changed her. So the story you're going to hear today is called Thank You, Mr. Falker, and it's a great choice for the start of the year. You might even find that you think about a teacher that meant something special to you, and maybe you'll even think of reaching out and thanking them. It would make their day. We will determine in this story what the moral of the story is. So a moral is a message or a lesson that's learned in a story. I know a few years ago in second grade, if you were at Lorraine, we talked about morals when we read Aesop fables. So as you listen to the story, I want you to think about what's the lesson that Patricia Polacco wants you to learn from this story. Okay, I hope you enjoy.